Hello there, it's Hasmi here, and in today's video I'll talk about and try to introduce the in-game shop in Ni no Kuni Crossworlds. Now I know these shops are shunned by a lot of people, but it's part of the game and I think it does have some redeeming qualities when it comes to the genre. So I'd like to show to you and share my opinions on the matter. Keep in mind, this is the Taiwan server I am showing, so the global version will likely have changes to their packs, might be completely different either, and also the pricing will be different. So I will not talk about the prices much, but rather their value compared to the standard gacha prices, and most importantly, if I think they are good practices or not. Before we get to the details, I'd like to point out that nothing in the game is behind the paywall and none of the shop content is even remotely needed. To enjoy the game to its full extent as a completely free-to-play player and see everything the game has to offer. The only really relevant advantage they might give is if you aim to heavily compete for the very top PvP leaderboards, or you want to rush to endgame. As we enter the shop, immediately you are overwhelmed in a bad way with its vast amount of options and menus, and likely a lot of people would say how cash grabby or terrible it looks. But after a good amount of inspection and evaluation of the shop, I have to say the size of it is in fact one of the redeeming qualities. The reason I say that is, it's a gacha game, it will have microtransactions, and yes, it will have pay-to-win elements. It's just the nature of it, and if you play the game, you have likely already accepted this. But that doesn't mean we have to make an extreme distinction that you will either be a free-to-play player or you'll be a whale spending thousands of dollars. This is where the shop is pretty well made in my opinion, as the vast amounts of options available in the shop will help you with packs and bundles of different tiers that suit the exact budget that you aim for, if you plan on spending on Ni no Kuni. The menus on the top are special deals, limited packs, weekly daily packs, and diamond purchase. Special deals include all current events and several timed deals, for new players, server merges, or other timed purchases. This is one of the two categories that I personally recommend really looking into, because while not all of the deals are absolutely great value, some of them are a little bit tricky, there are a few packs that compared to gacha standards are pretty great deal on the long run if you plan on playing the game more seriously. Currently, for example, there's a sea-themed event, and they even have a special deal just for it that I personally really like, as the pack you're able to purchase has guaranteed rewards in it. If you play other gachas, you know this is the key word, getting guaranteed rewards for your money. In this case, I believe this is a $100 pack, but you're guaranteed to get the new costume, the new super rare familiar, 2,000 diamonds, and some additional in-game benefits. It is definitely expensive, but the comparison I'm making here is that for a similar price normally, you could get around 40 summons that are either good or bad, nothing is guaranteed, or if it's a special pack, you might get either an equipment or a familiar, but not a lot more, so it's a pretty good deal. This pack basically gives you both unique rewards introduced in the update, and you still get enough diamonds to do more summons or spend them on other deals in the shop that are worth it. So I think this is a good sign that they are releasing guaranteed reward packs in Asia. This event actually has a few more categories here that are pretty generous, but it would take too long to show each pack and they will likely change, so I'll try to show all the different categories instead that they might have for us too. Now, as I said, this menu is for limited time special deals, and they are most of the time the best deals you can get in the shop, for half the price than what they would normally be, so they usually are worth to evaluate. For example, let's take a look at the new beginners tab. I personally hope Global is going to get this, and it's not a catch-up pack for new players in Asia. Immediately on the left, these are 3 $10 packs, and each of them reward you with 100 pull tickets for each category of your choice. If we'll have these, I'll personally 100% buy these, as I usually like to buy some of the beginner packs in gacha as a replacement instead of having to buy the game. I'm not saying that's logical, but I tend to do that, and if you consider that for almost the same price as a standard of $25 for 10 summons, you can get 300 summons, it's pretty damn good deal, and you will be half the way there for the pity in each category as well. Similarly, like in the event pack, you can also buy a guaranteed super rare familiar or equipment if you'd like a guaranteed good head start without having to worry about gacha luck. In the other menus, there are also cheaper options for similarly good deals, but overall these are the packs that will really tempt you to spend, as they are generous compared to the usual ones. All in all, what I mean by the time limited packs is that I think if you're planning to play the game for months or a year or more, then if you consider buying one of these packs, it's going to give you value that's going to be worth it even a year from now. Now let's see the next category, the limited time packs. This category is a combination of different battle passes or deals that reward you over a course of time, and some of them even 100% refund you all your spent diamonds. The first menu here is a set of different battle passes, and all of them have an in-game currency option that all players should buy. All of these will reward you with daily rewards, and they're also pretty good, so they aren't really just tempting you to buy the premium ones. Of course, the premium versions do give more targeted and better rewards. Some of them are more upgrade oriented, but others can give you a nice flow of tickets or diamonds for a time. But I believe these battle passes are one-time only purchases, so I imagine every update might give you this battle pass chest that you can buy for both in-game money or buy the premium one. Now the last two battle passes here on the other hand are the monthly packs that a lot of people favor when it comes to purchasing. Ni no Kuni has two monthly passes in Asia, a cheaper one and a more expensive version, and they both give daily diamond rewards and benefits such as longer offline AI mode, you can leave the game to farm longer with these, daily potions for grinding, and 8% boost to attack and movement speed. These are usually worth it, though I think the attack and movement speed bonuses are a bit OP. If we'll have the same packs, I hope they will remove those. I also think it would be more player friendly if they merge the two battle passes into one instead, I mean the two monthly passes, because one of them is $10, the other one is the equivalent of $30, and I'm not sure if most people would like to buy both of them. Another interesting pack type here are these tiered packs, where they require you to buy one of the 3 packs in each tier to progress further, and in the very end they will allow you to buy a valuable, quite tempting package. This is definitely hit or miss, but maybe the cheaper early packs are kinda good, but again, it depends on what's inside. But having more choices is always good. The rest of the packs in this category are deals that reward you over a course of a few days or a week. Now I think this part is also 50-50 depending on if you find anything you actually really want. So instead, the ones that are really worth our time in this video are the 1-week starter packs that cost 1600 diamonds each. But they give you back all 1600 of them by the end of the week, with quite amazing starting rewards such as good amounts of gold or valuable potions for grinding. Now the reason I think these packs are good, because obviously they give back all your diamonds. And if we rewind to the limited time packs I mentioned, where they tend to give out around 2000 diamonds for them, you can basically buy your preferred limited time beginners pack and spend all your diamonds on these beginner timed packs for bonus rewards that you will get back. Free-to-play players also get a good amount of diamonds on the Taiwan server, so these packs are also available to them quite early, and from there you can purchase each of these packs a week. Now the third category is the weekly and the daily shop. Well, frankly, this is the whaling and the pay-to-win shop to accelerate progression. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. In this category, you have different tabs for familiars, equipment, mounts, or different minigame upgrades and skill books you can purchase a few times every week, and they're pretty expensive. This is the category I would personally avoid unless you're a heavy spender. These are pretty pay-to-win and their high price also reflects that. If interested in my experience, these are pretty advantageous packs and will give a massive boost in your progression. So the existence of this category is one of the reasons it will be harder to keep up with whales. With that said, as I mentioned earlier, none of this is required at all to enjoy the game or any of its content to their full extent. The little bit predatory practice here is that there are certain free daily rewards or items you should buy every day here for gold in each tab, such as healing potions, possibly to expose you to the shop on a daily basis, so that's a bit meh. And the final category is just to purchase premium currency, diamonds. The prices are standard gacha prices here. I'd like to warn again, these prices are not reflective of what's going to be on global, but I hope it's going to be at least similar or cheaper. But that is a quick overview of how the shop looks like on the Taiwan server at least. I do hope global is going to be more generous than this one, maybe a bit less pay to win or less in your face, even if it doesn't matter that much for the game itself. I personally like the size of the shop since it gives a good amount of options for spending instead of just mindless whaling and choice between free to play or a whale. But I understand if it's a bit scary. In the end, to me, it's good news that there are some generous packs, so you can reward yourself sometimes with one of the better ones. So it's not very greedy, but rather It's straight up, if you want it, you can get it here. If not, then you just have to wait, and in a few weeks or a few months, you will get it for free. I'll be releasing more guides soon, everyone, though. Thank you for the support. I hope this video helped, and I'll see you soon.